Hey Leo, these are general readings. They may or may not resonate. If they don't, please keep in mind I could be picking up someone else or something else within your energy. Roles can be reversed or flip-flopped throughout the reading. Could have sworn I just saw a card that was backwards, and I did. What the hell? Dun dun dun. Okay. Try again. Say September. It's the 7th right now, so let's take it out. Normally I only take it out 10 days, but I'm going to ask for the next 2 weeks, the most prominent energy that you'll be dealing with. What's going on? Leo, Leo, Leo. King of Cups is in your past, the Nine of Swords, the Star card. A Hermit. The Wheel is in reverse. Six of Pentacles. The Temperance is in your immediate future. The Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Cups. Okay. Let's get your overall. Two of Swords. Let's get your hidden. The Emperor. Two of Pentacles is at the bottom of the deck. All right. So you're showing me a little bit of confusion here in your overall. I'm getting a what to do if XYZ happens, or what do I do if this happens? It almost feels like variables here. Something here is important. I don't know, it feels like it's weighing on some variables. Okay. I don't know what this is to you. Again, I don't know what your context is. It is a general reading, so please keep that in mind. In the recent past, you're showing me that there was some overthinking about a particular connection. I am getting some kind of situation or a person, something here that you were at one time wishing for nothing else. It feels like your heart was all into whatever this is. And it feels like something from that is still kind of lingering due to the fact that the wheel is in reverse. I do feel like you might internalize this. I don't feel like many, if anyone, really knows about this, to be honest with you, because the Hermit is before that, and then the Six of Pentacles. It almost looks like your focus now is on what is reciprocated, what is healthy, what is it almost is like it didn't work out in this way for whatever reason. I want to focus on giving in this. It's like the direction that makes sense. Okay. So in the immediate future, you're showing me healing and slowly but surely growing in something here. So I like this. And it does look like the pace of something is picking up, because we go from the Knight of Pentacles to the Knight of Cups. But not only that, the Temperance can be a little tedious and I don't want to say stagnant necessarily, but just very slow energy. So it looks like something is picking up here. In the hidden, we've got the Emperor. So I'm very curious to see what this is. I want to clarify that, because it almost feels like a sense of control here. And I'm curious because it actually feels more like this. I want to clarify. Let me see this Two of Swords. We've got the Six of Cups. Okay. What else? Thank you. The Nine of Swords is in reverse, and the Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. You are thinking of whatever this connection is. Again, I do feel like you're I don't feel like you are dipping in the way that you did in the past, possibly into stress, loss of sleep, etc. I don't feel like you're going there necessarily. It almost feels like, why is this energy still in my energy, or why am I, randomly thinking of this person or the situation, whatever the case may be. It didn't work out. Like I said, here there's something that was lingering and being brought in here. But there is something here where there's a lack of a new beginning in it due to the fact that Ace of Pentacles is in reverse. Let me see this King of Cups. The Sun, the Ace of Cups. Funny, because I almost called that the Ace of Cups. The Chariot. Like I said, your heart was all in here. Like, you were all in. The Sun, the Ace of Cups, the Chariot. You were all in on this connection, whatever it was to you. Let me see this Nine of Swords. The Devil. The Ace of Swords. The Eight of Wands. So you know how I was saying you're not dipping back into the way that you did, and like possibly losing sleep, insomnia, or interrupting your sleep here, even like your day-to-day. It's like random parts throughout the day. I do feel like it was a bit obsessive at one point. Now I do feel like there were some unhealthy ways or words here that were either spoken, or someone's way of communicating just wasn't healthy here. Don't know if this was on your side or their side, doesn't really matter, but it happened here. And I do feel like it almost feels like how do I word it? It's like, it happened, it is what it is, I can't do anything about it, and let's move on. Yeah, the Six of Swords, let's move on. For the Star card, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Six of Swords, the Justice card. It looks like you're moving away here from, and this is again in the past, I do feel like you wanted this, like I said, all in at some point here in the past, but you moved away from it due to the in and outness, the inconsistency, the unhealthy aspects. It looks like due to the imbalance here, you did what was best for you and left this, whatever this is. Let me see the Hermit. The Ten of Pentacles. Eight of Cups. The Knight of Cups again. Let me get the Knight of Cups here. The Judgment. Page of Wands. The Tower. I do feel like you left whatever this situation was. I kind of feel like we're talking about 2, maybe 3 different situations. This feels like you left this and started focusing more so on the stability aspect of your life, not so much the emotional or romantic giving. It almost feels like it's like, I don't want to worry about that. I don't want to think about it. I don't want to even go in that direction. But it looks like it's like once you walked away from hoping or expecting or wanting something here, it feels like it came in here. And now it looks like you're, in the immediate future, you're going to have some kind of a decision here on what to, again, give your energy towards or to. Let me see the Wheel in reverse. The Temperance. The Five of Pentacles, the Death card. Yeah, so whatever this is here that you left or walked away from here, or was forced out of a situation, one of that happened. The outcome is the same though. There is some kind of a desire for healing or some kind of a closure over this due to the Five of Pentacles, the Death, with the Temperance card. The Temperance card is a healing card. We have it right here. And the fact that it's over the Wheel in reverse, the Wheel in reverse is some kind of a possible comeback around at some level, or at least energetically speaking here. So again, that energy is lingering here. It's being brought in, the current. Let me see the Temperance here in the immediate future. Ten of Swords, yeah. The Two of Swords again. The King of Swords. Yeah. this healing aspect here over, I'm kind of surprised the Three of Swords didn't pop out as well, because it does feel like a act of betrayal or a feeling of abandonment here, but it feels like you're confused as to why you still are thinking about whoever this was, because while you showed up all in, this energy is showing me a very cold shoulder here. It's a very emotionally unavailable energy. Now, it almost looks like this is an energy that is thinking of you as well, and is actually not thinking of you in the most positive way. It feels like a little, I don't know if this is blaming or if it's like just thinking of you in a negative way. Almost like it feels like they're questioning why they're thinking of you when you hurt them just as bad. Now, I don't know who did what. It's not my business. I just work here. So I don't know. They have their perception of what happened, and as do you. So I don't know. For the Six of Pentacles, we've got the Three of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, the World. Yeah. So you know how I was saying you're focusing on giving your energy in the direction that it makes sense. This is the direction that makes sense. Some kind of a new beginning here. I do feel like you have someone here with you, whether it be friends, family, co-workers, classmates, whatever the case may be. You have some type of support here with someone or from someone, or the desires here very heavily in this new chapter that you have here. But this new chapter, this energy is somehow coming in. For the Knight of Pentacles, we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Okay. Page of Cups, Page of Swords. So you're learning, and very slowly here, putting yourself first and taking care of yourself. I feel like the more you heal, the more you will recognize. I feel like you already know that the situation was unhealthy, but I feel like you're going to be, how do I word that? It's almost like a sense of peace or acceptance. Like, it's like, you know, for it worked out for the best in everyone's interest that happened the way it did due to XYZ. But it feels like the more that you heal yourself or put yourself first or really prioritize your own healing here, it's like the more you're stepping into this new version of you, and the newer version of you doesn't necessarily align with this. It doesn't mean you stop loving them. I do feel like whoever this is still has a very strong place in your heart, but it feels different. Like it's almost like from an afar kind of energy. um hmm. Let me see the Emperor. Ace of Wands is in reverse. Five of Cups. Queen of Swords. The Nine of Pentacles. The Six of Wands. I feel like this is this energy that is up here in the past. It does look like they're reminiscing of you as well, like I said here with the Two of Swords. But again, they're not thinking the most positive here with the Queen of Swords. It almost looks like they're either trying to tell themselves that they're better off here without you, or that you're better off without them. Possibly both, but I am seeing these two. It's a very strong connection, but these two energies that are feeling pulled towards each other, even though it doesn't look like there's much going on in the physical. So it's very interesting that it's coming out right now. See your advice. Queen of Cups, Knight of Pentacles, the Star. I love that so much. So you know how I was saying here, and 1, 2, 3, 4, Empress energy to the Emperor. Knight of Pentacles again, and then the Star again. I do feel like I said, that new version of you here, it almost feels like you're attracting in, how do I word, it's almost like attracting in whatever that frequency is that you're going to be at, what you're creating, like the new wants. It feels very different. Not so much so that it's like, who is this person? But it's almost like it's like a maturing energy. It feels really good, in all honesty. It feels really good. Slowly but surely. I do feel like you're growing quite a bit, and it might even cause a little bit of upheaval, but in a good way. It doesn't feel horrible. It feels like almost like a transformation here for yourself. So it looks good. It feels good. All right. Well, I hope that was helpful. Sorry I was MIA for so long. So hopefully I can get back on track, and I'll see you guys soon. Bye.